Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the grain and oilseed commentary courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. Corn futures higher early, then trading lower, as much as 14 cents off their highs to eventually close down 4 to 5 for the day. Soybeans managed to close 3 higher, while KC wheat plunged another 26 cents by the bushel. With USDA leaving their supply-demand numbers unchanged for corn and beans last week, the final numbers in January become that much more important. The trade is convinced that the USDA will have to add at least 150 million bushels of corn usage due to the ethanol grind, and that should predict a reduction in the ending year carryout. Until then, however, corn futures are likely trapped in that 560 to 590 range on March corn, barring any unexpected significant news. In the meantime, southern Brazil and northeastern Argentina's weather forecasts remain on the dry side. Corpus Christi's public elevator and ADM is closed until possibly early next week. Anderson's Houston is open for Milo trucks 7 to 5 through Friday, closed the weekend. Cargill Houston remains closed this week. Your grain commodity closings: March corn 585 3/4, down 4.5. March Kansas City hard red winter wheat 785 1/2, down 26 1/2. Jan beans 1262 1/2, up 3. For help marketing your grains, 1-800-2-TUGGLE, Tuggle & Company, Corpus. Askew Fisher Ranches in Sonora, Texas will again be offering quality registered polled Hereford and Angus herd sire bulls for sale this coming January. Gain tested, fertility tested, EPDs, and ready to meet all your low birth weight calving needs. Call today to get their list for January private treaty sales. 325-387-3242 or 325-206-2170 for Linda and 202-468-5262 for Tammy. That's Askew Fisher Ranches. Gain tested, fertility tested, EPD bulls on sale for their list for January private treaty. 202-468-5262. Neighbor, let's take a look at our meat moves from yesterday. National pork carcass cutout value, $235 higher in the afternoon, reported $87.83. Estimated hog slaughter through Wednesday, 1.413 million head. Midweek, lean hog trading left the board 70 to 95 weaker. February hogs 79.32, down 75. Wholesale box beef weaker. Choice 260.26, down 46. The select 247.45, down $1.35. Federal slaughter through Wednesday 364,000 head. Midweek cattle trading, front month futures 87 to 177 in the red. Feeder cattle 115 to 192. Weaker. February live cattle 136.57, down 172. January feeders 163.42, down 115. Packer bids 136.25. Feed yards still looking for 139. A little bit of light trade on Tuesday at 138. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials, Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. We are on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. We got a big sale coming in San Saba.
You bet, Larry. We got right at around 5:30, so we had right at 2,250 head on yards. We're going to expect that 2,500 head. We're going to start off earlier tomorrow, 10 o'clock. We got that real good set of Leachman stabilizer bulls, and there's about, I think, close to 90-something of those right at it, and or 100, I think we ended up with. And then there's 25 or 30 of real good Luckinson registered Angus bulls. All the bulls all meet all the strict fertility requirements. They're ready to go. They're all virgin bulls. Outstanding set of those. We'll roll right into that. We got about, I think, 900 or 1,000 head of bred heifers, cows, pairs, and open heifers that we're going to offer. And a lot of good cattle. We already got last night. Run order up on the website. We'll probably get on those around 12:15 or so. Roll through those, and then we'll get right on into our regular sale. Got about 1,200, probably end up around 1,200 to 1,500 calves and yearlings later. Good run, a lot of good cattle. This will be our last sale. We'll be shut down for a couple of weeks with the holidays coming on, both Christmas and New Year's, and then we'll crank back up on June the 3rd at Mason, and follow up on that following Thursday in Santa Larry.
Ken, give everybody our contact information.
You bet. Then give us a call, area code 325-372-5159. Can't make it down to sell at 10 o'clock. We will start at that time, and you can watch it live on Cattle USA on the internet. Just go to our website at jordancattle.com, and you can follow it there, Larry.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
You bet. Thank you, sir.
Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. We're on the line with Wayne Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. Wayne, how was our last cattle sale of the season?
Well, we ended up with a good run. Had 1,285 head. Larry, cow market's about steady. Had a lot of big old fat cows. Most of them all bring in the 60s. Or some of those high-grade cutter cows bring up in the 70s. Bulls up, around in the mid-90s. I didn't have a really good bull today, but they still sold pretty good. Capital, I called it basically steady. We had lots and lots of bull calves today. Quality's kind of like last week. We didn't have a lot of one of those real high-priced kind of cattle around today. Still sold 4 weights up to, $2. 5 weights up to, $1.90. 6 weights up to, we topped out at $1.60 something today. And 7 weights most of the 7 weight calves bring $1.35 to $1.41 or $2. Heifers, that was a little more activity in there. 4-weight heifers up in the low 160s, 5 weights up to about 150, and 6 weights, up to 135 or 6. As far as my quotes are not going to be quite as high, but I called it steady. I just didn't have that kind of cattle to put on the market report.
That's the last sale of the year. Nothing next week, nothing the week after, so we're off 2 weeks and back when?
We'll come back and our first sales will be January 4th and 5th.
Tell everybody happy holidays, and remember, I'll talk to you during the holiday.
Okay, well, we appreciate everybody that's your customers. We'll do everything we can for you. Hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we'll be here next year.
All right, Wayne, thank you a bunch. I'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. We're on the line with Klein Spear, Southwest Livestock Exchange, Uvalde. Klein, how was our sheep and goat sale?
Had a good run, Larry. You had 550 head yesterday. Had a real active market. Those guys were finishing up the year, and man, they sure drove that market up good. Those heavy lambs were 280 to 360. Light lambs were 320 up to 410. Fat ewes were 95 to $1.25. Those thin packer ewes were 75 to $1. Those packer nannies were $1.25 to $2.10. Fat Spanish nannies $1.50 to about $2.10. Stalker nannies still in that $2 to $3 range. Those good cabritos were $3 to $4, and those lightweights were $3.60 up to $4.30. Had some yearling billies yesterday. They weighed about 65, 70 pounds, brought up $3.40. So had a good sale. Lots of guys looking for some. So nice way to end the year.
And cattle sale, how's it going to run?
We're going to have probably about 1,000 head tomorrow. We've got 600 on the yard tonight. We've got some really nice calves here we're going to deal up in the morning. We got right at 20 Hereford registered bulls that'll sell tomorrow. We got papers on them. They're 18-month-old for the most part, a few 2-year-olds, and a handful. I think there's 6 Bremer bulls that'll be in there too. So if somebody's looking for a few bulls tomorrow, we'll have some. They're all raised down here in South Texas, and we got some videos of them up on Facebook if you want to look at them, and come see them tomorrow and have a customer appreciation lunch for everybody tomorrow to come see us.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Klein.
Call us at the office, 830-278-5621. On my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. The Laredo store, call Gabriel, 956-727-7473. We're on the line with Cousin Brian Linsman from Seguin Cattle Company. Brian, how'd the sale go?
Sale turned out good, Larry. It's kind of nice to see the year end that way with the market steady, no changes, quality of the cattle good. Perfect way to close the year out.
Let's walk the pins.
Cattle ended up with 838 head. Then 2 to 3 weight steers, $1.25 to $1.76. 3 to 4 weights, $1.43 to $2.06. 4 to 5 weights, $1.39 to $1.88. 5 to 6 weights, $1.30 to $1.76. 6 to 7 weights, $1.19 to $1.49. And the 7 to 8 weight steers, $1.12 to $1.41. When you get to the heifer mate, 2 to 3 weights, $1.02 to $1.44. 3 to 4 weights, $1.13 to $1.84. 4 to 5 weights, $1.21 to $1.75. 5 to 6 weights, $1.18 to $1.65. 6 to 7 weight heifers, $1.15 to $1.32. Top end of the cows, $73. Had a few pairs. They brought from $12.50 $1,250 to $1,275. Some of them middle-aged cows from $400 to $925. Top end of the bulls, 95 cents today. Like I said, wasn't a bad day on the cattle market.
How about sheep and goats?
Sheep and goats, ended up with 831 of them, and those good nannies from $240 to $320. The kid goats from $380 to $410. The billies, astronomical, $250 to $450. And then when you get to them dorpers, the ewes brought from $180 to $225, with lambs bringing $350 to $4. Same thing with the bull buck. Most of them brought from $2 to $2.80 pounds.
Last sale of the year.
Close your books that way, nothing wrong with it.
When will our next sale be?
We'll crank back up on January the 5th.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Brian.
If you got any questions or concerns or just want to yak about it, call me at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone at 830-305-0652.
All right, go drink a German soda water for me.
I'm got one in my hand right now, and I just want to wish every cattle producer and farmer and rancher out there Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
We're on the line from D&D with Wade Floyd. Wade, Purina's got some excellent fly control products, and one of them's a feed-through, isn't it?
Yes, sir. There is a loose mineral that we like to put out. It's going to be a 1275 mineral, and it does have that insect IGR in it.
All right, and y'all sell that in a 50-pound bag?
Yes, sir. We have it in a 50-pound bag, and then we also have it in a molasses tub that will come in 225 pounds, also a 125-pound tub.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Wade, there at D&D in Seguin.
Yes, sir. They can stop by and see us, or they can just give me a shout at 830-379-7340.
We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock, Pleasanton, Texas. Jim, how did the sale go this week?
Ended up with 658. Wasn't bad. Market held up pretty well on the calves. They did take a little money off the packer cow. They still sold well.
Well, let's walk the pens.
All right, 265 steers, 209 heifers, 162 cows, and 14 bulls. Steer side, 2 to 3 weights, $1.45 to $1.85. Heifers were $1.30 to $1.65. 3 to 4 weight steers, $1.60 to $2. Heifers were $1.35 to $1.55. 4 to 5 weight steers, $1.45 to $1.80. Heifers were $1.25 to $1.52. 5 to 6 weight steers, $1.30 to $1.62. Heifers were $1.15 to $1.40. 6 7 weight steers, $1.20 to $1.50. Heifers were $1.05 to $1.35. 7 to 8 weight steers, $1.10 to $1.30. Heifers were $1 to $1.15. 8 to 9 weight steers, $1 to $1.20, and the heifers were 90 to $1.05.
And what they have on cows?
I had 118. We had 122 last week. Best packer cow brought $72. Best bull brought 92 and a half. Had a few bred cows. They brought anywhere from $350 to $1,000. We kept one little Cordiente pair together. She brought $370.
That was the last sale that we'll have before the holiday?
Yes, sir. We will be open again on the, the 2nd of January to receive cattle on Sunday. Next sale will be on the 4th.
On the 4th. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach us at 830-569-2516.
And we'll rattle your chain just to see what's going on in your part of down on the farm country here during the holiday.
That'll work. We'll be around.
All right. Thank you a bunch. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, the Robstown location, 361-767-7473, pipemovers.com, pipe, steel, and fencing, the Robstown location. We are on the line with Chris Carter, Karnes County Livestock Exchange down Kennedy Way. Chris, we always begin the program by thanking the folks that do business with us.
You betcha, Larry. We do want to thank all of you for your consignments and to our weekly buyers. Last week, we ended our normal Thursday sale with 1,088 head of cattle. At the end of the day, the packers remained steady while the feeders finished stronger, and today is our last sale for 2021.
Let's walk the pins.
Number 1 steers 2 to 3 weight, 172 to 210. 3 and 4 is 160 to 211. 4 and 5 weights, 157 up to 204. 5 and 6 is 146 to 182. 6 and 7 is 134 to 160, and the 7 8 weights 130 to 142. On the heifers 2 to 3 weight, 151 to 180. 3 and 4 weights 141 to 169. 4 and 5 weights 137 to 169. 5 and 6 is 128 to 165. 6 and 7 is 122 to 157.50, and the 7 8 weights 126 to 142.50. We had 13 packer bulls last week. High yielding was 88 up to 92. Medium 79 to 82. On the packer cows, had 132 of those. High yielding was 64 up to 71. Medium 49 to 54, and the low end 34 to 40. We did not have a test on bred cows. We had 5 pair last week. They brought from 1,000 up to 1475, and again our count was 1,088.
What's under the barn?
At the present time, we've got 547 head checked in and looking for about 7 1/4 come sale time. In our count today, we've got 93 packer cows and bulls, 12 to be palpated. Got a man bringing in 15 Beefmaster Cross heifers, and the rest are yearlings. Today is our last sale of 2021, and we will be back on January 6th of 2022.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
For any questions, please call Waylon Rouse at 361-542-0810 or myself at 210-286-5345. Again, today is our last sale, and we will return on January 6th of 2022.
We'll give you a call next week and see how this sale went, and then we might rattle your chain during the holidays. Thank you.
Sounds great. Thank you, sir.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the grains courtesy of John Tuggle. Milo through Corpus in December, $11.98. Yellow corn in December, $6.85 3/4. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in December, $8.55 1/2. And Houston beans December delivery, $12.40 3/4. 8,982 bale of Texas cotton at 102.79 against the March cotton contract 105.79. Neighbor, that's it for Down on the Farm. I'm Larry Marble. Good day to you.